Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls for when the lights go out. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you all tucked up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Well, you're in for another treat tonight, and tonight's story is called Dear Girl by Krouse Rosenthal and Martyn Rosenthal. And this goes out to all the mummies and daddies out there with lovely girls. And I've got two little angels of my own. So this is dedicated to you two. Dear girl, once upon a time. Dear girl, keep that arm raised. You have smart things to say. Dear girl, sometimes you may feel like being pink and sparkly. Sometimes you may feel like pretty much the opposite. Dear girl, look at yourself in the mirror and say thank you to something that makes you, you. Thank you, birthmark. Thank you, red hair. Dear girl, sometimes you just need to cry. Sometimes you'll need a friend. Sometimes you'll need to be alone. Sometimes you'll need a tissue. Sometimes you'll need a bucket. Dear girl, do you know that there is no such thing as asking too many questions like who, when, what, where, how, and why? Dear girl, write down your thoughts once in a while, even if it's just to enjoy the way your pen feels against the paper. Dear girl, make your room awesome. Make your room you. And while you're at it, make your bed. Dear girl, don't ever lose your sense of wonder. Dear girl, sometimes you just gotta stop and dance. Dear girl, find people like you. Find people unlike you. Dear girl, create traditions, fun, crazy handshakes, and silly inside jokes. Dear girl, if your instinct is telling you to say no, say no. You know? Dear girl, coloring outside the lines is cool too. Dear girl, there are no rules about what to wear or how to cut your hair. Dear girl, you know what's really boring? When people say how bored they are. Dear girl, listen to your brave side. Dear girl, you won't be invited to every single party on the planet, which is really okay. Can you imagine how exhausting that would be? Dear girl, a tree trunk is the perfect place for a quiet thoughts to be thunk. Dear girl, whenever you need encouragement or a boost, remember you can turn to any page in this book. Most of all, dear girl, who I love, you know that you can always, always, always turn to me. The end. Wow, that was an amazing book. And with so many amazing messages to dear girls who are loved by their parents. And so this one is going out to Krouse Rosenthal. Rest in peace.